Jaime here from Inky&Scrappy, sharing with you today card 4 in my stamp set series featuring Fawn's Sledding by stamp set. And here is that color palette that I used to color in that blue and purple scarf. I think the fox got colored with those grays. Don't quote me on that one. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure though. So to start, I just took a smaller panel. So I did do a stitched rectangle die from Fawn and some Avery L removable adhesive sheet. I ran that adhesive sheet through my die cut machine. I am using Fawn's stitched mountainside dies, border dies, I think the border dies. And then put that onto my base here, and then I'm coming in with my Distress Oxides and Villainous Potion. Did I do blueprint? No, not blueprint sketch. It's prize ribbon, and then I did come in with that Uncharted Mariner. So this was my, how shall we say, run through of my live card. So if you missed the live and you don't want to watch the whole live, this is kind of what I did for the live, just a little bit different. And, you know, because I'm nervous when it comes to lives, and so I wanted to make sure it was going to blend okay, work okay. And so this one was fairly quick for me. It probably took me about 40 minutes to get the whole thing said and done. It didn't take a super long time. And then I did pull in those tops there, and I'm just going to hold them kind of in place because I didn't want to pull them off because I had already cut them all for the live, and so I was like, well, if I just hold them and just kind of ink a little bit. I just wanted to get a white cap on there, and so I wasn't overly concerned with them staying in place for a long period of time, if that makes sense. And then I'm going to bring in some more of my homemade stencils here. I actually took some Yupo paper or some craft plastic and cut that with my border dies from Fawn. And this way I have, you know, this reusable border dies. And then, of course, taking the back side or the reverse, I guess the negative of the stitched side as my mask. They work well. I don't see why I need to buy the other stencils when I can make my own for, you know. I already bought the dies, which are way more expensive than the stencils are, so I might as well get as much use out of them as I can. You could also do them from the Avery L removable adhesive sheet and do it that way if you wanted to. Of course, I'm going to splatter. I need to splatter all the things. So I am coming back in with Brutus Monroe's Aqua Pigments in, I think this one is Violet Frost. If you don't have aqua pigments, it's fine. I just enjoy the aqua pigments. It's a lot like Fawn's Liquid Stardust, I would imagine. It's just a metallic watercolor that's already liquid. I don't have to wait for it to dry in my palette before I fling my palette around, because let's be honest, I'm going to drop it on the floor. It's just, I have dropitis a lot, and so it probably saves me a little bit of mess in the long run. And it's a fast way to add that sparkle and shine to a card without having to mess with reconstituting dry watercolors and the such. But it's not something that you need to have. I ordered mine directly from Brutus Monroe, and I got them super cheap. Like, they were on clearance, so I think I paid $2 a bottle. They were amazingly cheap. But I do have some of their other ones that I paid full price for, because, you know, I should probably use my aqua pigments more. Anyways, I'm going to add my panel, or double-sided tape, to the back of my panel here. Only on 3 sides, because I want to make an infinity shaker. So I'm going to start by, I cut my piece of plastic. It's just old packaging, a little bit larger than my area that I am covering, and then cutting the corners down. I leave a little tiny bit on each corner because I just worry about all the sprinkles falling out. I don't know, it's a me thing. I still end up having glitter everywhere when I'm done, so I'm sure I don't do it right. Whatever, it's glitter. It's like fairy dust all over the house. It's good. And when you have boys, it's an added bonus because it annoys them. I'm bringing in some cheap old glitter I picked up at Walmart here. And then I'm going to add a little bit of snowflakes, clay snowflakes to this one as well, just to give it a little bit. So the snowflakes came from Crescent Creation Shop. I don't think I have a valid link anymore, but if you look up Crescent Creation Shop online, they do currently have everything on sale as it is closing. So go visit, check it out for all of your sequence mixes. They have some gorgeous holographic papers, and there's a few stamp sets left. I don't think there's any Lawn Fawn left. I think there's only some Avery L, some MFT, I think, and a couple of other things. So go check out the Crescent Creation Shop if you are interested. And so I'm just closing that up. I'm going to add some more score tape all the way around on the backside. I like to make sure that it's sealed in there tight. So just by adding that extra adhesive on the back, I feel like I get a better... I don't worry about all the shaker pieces falling out. I know, I'm weird. It's okay. I've been over that for a long time. That being weird thing. Yeah. So... and then I'm just going to pop up my little guy on the front. I could have put him underneath my panel, but I really didn't want him to get, he gets covered in snow and glitter, and, you know, I thought it was fun to add him on front. So I did add him with some score tape because we are adding him on top of the plastic. And then, of course, some liquid glue. This way he stays put once he is all dry. And then for my sentiment, I kind of hemmed and hawed around with this one. It probably took me longer to hem and haw around with it than it did to find my sentiment. So I'm bringing in another of the Simon Says stamp, I guess, one and done stamp sets from Lawn Fawn. I'm pretty sure the wording on that one is probably in a different Lawn Fawn set. I don't know which one it would be in off the top of my head, but I just had it out. I was kind of trying to figure out what I was going to do for some more Christmas in July cards. Hot minute, this is probably my last Christmas in July card because, yeah, I truthfully have probably 10 videos already filmed that need to get edited and voiced over. I just haven't gotten to them yet. So hopefully this coming week I will get a bunch done and loaded. August is going to be super busy here, so I'm hoping to get ahead of the game and have stuff loaded for you beforehand. So if I kind of run away in August, no, I, just ran out of time. It's how life works. Hopefully, still creating, just ran out of time. So I'm going to just trim this one off quick. I know this isn't something I normally do. I usually do the dies, but I was trying to make this fast because I was trying to actually clean off my desk. And this is why I don't do it with the cutter. I always end up either not having it perfect, and it drives me nuts. So that's why I usually use dies for my sentiments, because that whole even space thing, like being I don't know. I suck at it. Even on the guillotine, I think it's because it wiggles just a little teeny tiny bit and I don't catch it. I don't know. Does anyone else have that problem? Yeah. It's why I have so many rectangle dies. Yeah. So I will add my sentiment on there, and then I will pop this one onto a card base to finish it all up. I didn't put anything on the inside yet because, I don't know. I will be sitting there for days by Christmas time, getting that all done. There is my completed card. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. Have a good one. Take care. Keep getting inky. Bye.